hear it. There's a lion grunting. That can only mean one thing. We're either in Africa or we're at the zoo. But we're at the zoo. We're at Louisville Zoo. My dad's job is volunteering to pass out candy tonight. Our zoo does a Halloween thing every year where they have a whole trail all the way around the zoo with a bunch of different characters and stuff. And we're going to be passing out candy tonight. So we're going to go in here, meet up with my folks, and then we'll show you around a little bit. We have to go in the side gate to do this. So we're not going to go in the front entrance, but if I get a chance, I'll show you guys. It smells like animal poo walking on this pathway. We had to go in this gate to volunteer. But we're going to go walk into African Outpost, which is, I used to work here, so this is where our lunches used to be at. Official friendly spirits. Yes, Boo Crew. I don't have a Boo Crew shirt. I have a Joker shirt. Alright, so we officially checked in at the African Outpost to pass out candy. The zoo's open for another 30 minutes before they close and get ready for the Halloween thing tonight. So we're going to go walk around and check out some stuff. And we are official friendly spirits tonight, so we are here to pass out candy. And if any of my viewers didn't know,
we met at the zoo.
Yeah. We both started working here,
yes.
And we just happened to work here on the same day. And 3 years later, here we are. More friendly spirits. We got Raven and Beast Boy. There's not really many animals out right now, but they do have the zebras. I used to work here as a photographer, and every day at 2 o'clock and noon, we'd have to go right over here to do giraffe feedings. And every day at 2 o'clock, this guy, I don't know if you can see him, that's Kenya. He would face those giraffes every day and just start grunting. But I think he is passed out right now. And she's just sitting on her rock. It's nap time. Zoo's almost closed for them. This is new. They never had that there because they didn't do camel ridings before, but now you can ride camels. Camel rides. We are going to walk around later at night while the thing is going on so you can see all the cool decorations. This is what I used to do. Stand over here by the giraffes inside this pen and just take photos of kids feeding giraffes every day. For like 2 years, 2 summers I did that. It was a fun job. I wonder if Marva still works here, but if she is, I will put her in this video. Still sleeping. Still sleeping. I ran into Marva. Hi, Marva.
Hey!
She used to be my boss here when
Yep.
we did photos. She still works here. So if you guys got your photos here at the Louisville Zoo, it's probably her fault.
My fault. Wait a minute. No.
Or a Hanimal. Like
Yeah,
one of those
or a Hanimal.
those things are pretty cool.
Yeah.
Show you what a Hanimal is on the way back in. That's a Hanimal. They make your handprint and turn it into an animal. My parents got here early, so we're going to be on the number 1 booth for the candy, the very first one. Wandering the zoo when it's closed. We're headed back to African Outpost, which is where we got our friendly spirit stickers. There's a giant Scrabble board right here. And I assume Woody and Buzz will be over here later. Because there's a little alien hanging from a tree. And it says sheriff.
We have a Wayside Christian mission. I think most of y'all received the email. If you see these bags, these will be the Wayside kids.
They just gave us our instructions and a lunch.
Technically dinner.
Technically dinner, but our dinner's gonna be later. But now we're waiting for the rest of the people to take us to our candy booth. We are at booth number 1, and they gave us some lunch. Got a bag of chips, a turkey sandwich, and that is our booth right there. We have a bunch of M&Ms to pass out, but I'll show you what we're next to. I don't know if you can see him behind me, but there's a giraffe right there. And I think this is like a princess castle of some sorts. We're gonna find out. It's a minion castle, if you haven't heard from the music, but it's a minion castle. This is where we're gonna be at for most of the day, passing out candy. That is our booth that we're gonna be passing out candy in. So what'd they give us for lunch?
We have a turkey and cheese sandwich with lettuce and tomato. And I've got mayo packets to put on.
Yeah, I'm glad they provided mayo. It's very
And then
good.
we got chips. And then the best part, a cookie, chocolate chip.
The food choices here for lunch are not the best, but where we was at when we started, that is a good place to get food if you are coming here to the zoo. They have great chicken tenders. This place literally just opened, and there's tons of people, lots of people everywhere. And we got a free drink, and we are passing out candy now. There's a lot of people coming. Lots of people. There is a lot of people trick-or-treating right now. I'm in an ice cream booth, refilling their M&M candy. We're taking turns. I'm gonna walk around and show you what they do have. Now, for Halloween here at the zoo, they let kids trick-or-treat around, take a lap around and trick-or-treat for candy, but also they have a bunch of intellectual property characters, such as minions and other things like that. So I'm gonna show you what they have.
This is Munkin the Pumpkin. Somebody hides in a window and talks to the kids through it.
The carousel is open during trick-or-treat. This is actually one of the oldest carousels in Louisville. And I think it's only like $2 or $3. It's $2 for a single rider. Wolf, Frail Pig, and then into minions. And they do sell alcohol during this event for those of you who want to partake. This is the line to just meet minions right here. And they have a group. We're about to walk past the booth I was passing out candy. Jessica's passing out candy. Now, if you want to come to the zoo and do trick-or-treat, you have to pre-order your tickets prior because it's usually sold out every year. But they do it every weekend in October, and it's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. The zoo's open normally, but then they close it about 3 o'clock, and then reopen at 5 to do the trick-or-treating. And this is the second booth of candy. And there's a giant line over here to meet Buzz, Woody, and Jessie from Toy Story.
Green lantern, blue lantern, white lantern.
So far, the popular costume of the year would have to be Minions, Moana, and surprisingly, there's a lot of Mickeys and Minnies, which is different. It's cool. You can always appreciate the Mickey Mouse. But we're gonna keep walking, and I'm gonna show you guys the rest of the stuff they got and who else you can meet. Passing up the third candy booth now.
I have a meeting on Monday that I'm not prepared for. Can you just go with me?
And that's the third candy booth. My question is, how's that ball gonna fit in the basket? We used to have a baby elephant here at the zoo. This is a statue for a memorial for him. He passed away, sadly. It was a few years ago. Before I started working here, I started working here in 2012. Was it 12 or 13? I think it was 13. But the elephant passed away before then. We're walking into the next candy zone, and this one's Alice in Wonderland themed. And here is the Mad Hatter and Alice and the Red Queen. But they're right there.
Would you like a cup of tea?
In the next candy booth. They do offer face painting and sand art over here next to the elephants. And as you can see, they're over here making all kinds of different art.
I'm going to kind of be going through this fast because it's got like 20 minutes left until the place closes. I passed out candy, so I didn't have a whole lot of time to really show you guys around. But I promise, me and Jessica will come here one day when there's no Halloween event and actually show you guys the zoo. It's a cool place. There's a lot of cool things that happen here. A lot of cool animals.
They even have a bunch of cutouts so you can take pictures with. This one's Mario. And Pokemon. So we're going into the Pokemon area. Oh, there's a tiny Gyarados.
I'll take it with you.
I'm vlogging, so it's
never
all,
mind.
it's all YouTube.
Okay, go.
So there's a Pikachu out in the wild. Back here, they have something for the Headless Horseman. We might not see him today, but there is a Headless Horseman back there. He's back in this line.
Jellyfish. I think we're headed under the sea. And I'm pretty sure there's a little mermaid down here. Can't see her, but she's way down there.
This line is crazy to meet Ariel.
Little mermaid.
Keep walking.
There's Ariel and Prince Eric. The yellow submarine.
Continuing with the under the sea style of stuff. There's these weird sharks.
Snorkeler hanging from a tree. That's weird.
I guess they have Pirates of the Caribbean because there's a bunch of pirates back here. You got weird pirates just sitting here. Oh, there's Tinkerbell and Peter Pan.
There's a T-Rex. UPS truck has a candy booth.
This is pretty cool. They got tons of jack-o'-lanterns back here. We'll take a look at a few of them.
Oh my goodness, you don't know how
So we're still at the zoo, and the polar bear is sleeping. It's Darth Vader.
I am strong, I'm invincible, I'm Batwoman, I'm Batwoman.
Darth Vader is singing. There's Snow White. I think we're heading into the Disney section of all of this.
There's a bunch of intellectual properties. Right there is Snow White. We just saw Darth Vader. Sorry about that light behind me. I know it's hard to see. It's dark out here. What can you do? But yeah, there's a lot of weird things here. A lot of cool things.
Elena of Avalor.
We are almost done walking around the zoo. It's been a very interesting journey. Tons of candy, tons of kids in costumes. That is almost all of it. Show you a few more things and then I guess we'll head out. They do have a hay maze over here. That's the hay maze behind me. I think now we're headed into the cool spot. Superheroes. Let's see what they got.
Batman, Spider-Man. One of these things just don't belong here.
Like I said, It's very weird. You got Captain America, Wonder Woman, Spider-Man, Batman, and Supergirl. None of those go together, except for maybe a few.
Ninja Turtle cutout. This is how you can tell Moana is a very popular character this year.
Have you found it yet? Stay over here, Riley.
Moana and a mountain.
I'm so glad this movie is popular now because Frozen was getting on my nerves. I'm not a Frozen fan. For anybody who's out there, I'm sorry. My niece would love this. She loves Poppy.
Okay, good. Sorry.
And we made it back to the front gate of the zoo. After a long hike, I need a drink. We've officially ran through the entire zoo, but I didn't get to show you guys this. Down there is where the train goes. Hogwarts. That is supposed to be Hogwarts. And they made the train the Hogwarts Express. But we're not gonna ride the train, as much as I would like to show you guys what kind of train ride that is. Well, we just got back from the zoo. We passed the candy, got to see all kinds of different costume characters, all kinds of kids. A lot of smiling faces today. If you ever get a chance to go to the zoo for Halloween, do it, especially if you have children. All kinds of candy, and it's a safe place for kids to enjoy trick-or-treating. And you get to see all kinds of cool animals while you do it. Thanks for joining us, guys. Hit the subscribe button down below so you can keep up to date when I post new videos. It's Pac-Man 502. Kick it X-Ville style. Love y'all. Bye.